Good evening.
Hello, hello, class.
Good evening, Miss.
How are you today? Okay, please, students, pay attention. We have to start our class. But first of all, please listen to the list. Pay attention. I'm talking about your homeworks, students. Remember that you sent me until yesterday, right? Your videos, and you received it was until Monday. Okay, don't forget, please, because I only received maybe, I think, 10 videos. I don't know what happened with the rest. Please, students, if you had maybe some troubles or something like that, you have to tell me, okay? Let's continue now. Aranibar, Claudia, please, your cameras, class, don't forget.
Present, Miss.
Aranibar, Andrea.
Present, Miss.
Atawichi, Claudia.
Present, Miss.
Okay.
Present.
Okay, Claudia, thank you. But Kevin is not here today. Belso, Daniel.
Present, Miss.
Cáceres, Diana. No, two. Choque, Christian.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Guzmán, Galia.
Present, Miss.
Ignacio, Celida.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Ledesma, Alejandra.
Present, Miss.
Loaiza, Leonardo. Leonardo. Magne, Pamela.
Present, Miss.
Mejía, Wendy.
Present, Miss.
Mena, Shirley.
Present, Miss.
Mendoza, Nadiestia.
Present, Miss.
Ochoa, Guara.
Present, Miss.
Paca, Andy. Andy. Pinaya, Maite.
Present, Miss. Pacandy.
Okay, Andy. Pinaya, Maite. No, she's not here today too. Pita, Ariana.
Present, Miss.
Quispe, Jocelyn.
Present, Miss.
Ramos, Jocelyn.
Present, Miss.
Torres, Diana. Torres, Diana.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Ventura, Natalie.
Present, Miss.
Perastegui, Iván.
Present, Miss.
Perastegui, Lilian. Ramírez, Verónica.
Present, Miss.
Siles, Fabiana. Fabiana, hello. Hello, hello, Fabi. Fabiana Siles. Okay, she's not here. Okay, class, now please. Before to start with this new lesson, we have to start now. You have a homework. I forgot to tell you yesterday. Let me share again. Remember the activity that we did yesterday, right? Right here we have two emails, one formal and the other informal, right? Okay, what you have to do here, please. Look at that. Number 4, write an informal thank you email After a visit to a friend, show it to a partner, discuss ways you could change into a more formal style. Okay, that's your homework, please, students. You have to write an informal email, right? The principal idea is that you have to say thank you after a visit to a friend. Okay, imagine that you went maybe to visit to one of your favorite friends and you say thank you. Okay, you can mention everything that you want. What did you do? Something that you'd love to do, right? Maybe in your trip or something, depending on you. Okay, the idea is that you have to write an email. And in that case, it's an informal, okay? Please, everybody, that's your homework. It's going to be for Monday, well, no, for tomorrow, okay? Esta tareita, por favor, para mañana. Un email informal, okay? Here you have, right? If you see, it's example, right? Well, maybe you can write like this on your Word. Okay, here you have the example. And if you want, you can add some photographs, depending on you, because it's an informal email. Ok, entonces esta tareita, chicos, para mañana, que tienen un ejemplito. Ok, entonces todos imaginan esta situación de que han ido a visitar a sus amigos y agradecen, ¿no? Todo lo que pasó. Ustedes pueden mencionar qué hicieron, qué no, y aparte pueden añadir fotitos. Ok, please, for tomorrow. Don't forget, here you have the example. Okay, and you can write it on your notebooks, depending on you, or maybe you can do on Word, and you have to send me until tomorrow, please. Okay. And talking about your homeworks, please, everybody, you have to send me, okay? At the end, it's important. Okay, chicos, hablando de sus tareitas, una recomendación también que hagan, por favor. Por ejemplo, hablando de los videos, he recibido ni la mitad, les cuento. O sea, no muchos, la mayoría no, todavía no lo he realizado. Y bueno, solo es la recomendación también porque en nuestro Classroom no solo soy yo la que controla también esta dirección, ¿sí? Entonces de repente pues, ya reciban la llamada de atención porque tampoco se puede tolerar de que no manden muchas tareas. De repente sí se atrasen unas cuantas, pero no muchas. Entonces sí que por favor les pido de que si han tenido algún problema, un inconveniente en no realizarlo, entonces me hagan saber para que puedan entender, ¿ok? Please. And please don't forget for tomorrow, okay, you have to write this informal email. Now let's go back to the lesson now. We have to start a new lesson, which is very important. We have to learn new grammar. Okay, here we have to start now unit number 9. Please, class, focus. Okay, the title is City Living. What are the things that we are going to learn in this lesson? Comparative and superlative adjectives. Have got, the correct use of have got, and you are going to notice the difference between have got and only have. And the next, town and country, and finally directions. Okay, so let's start unit number 9. The first exercise here, number 1, think of a town or a city in your country. Say where it is. Okay, the idea is that we have to use north, south, east, and west. That's the idea. For example, you can say maybe in the south of Bolivia. Well, Tarija is in the south of Bolivia, for example, right? The idea is that we have to use north, south, east, and west. Okay. Maybe if you want to give me some examples, please. Like I'm saying, for example, talking about Tarija. Tarija is in the south of Bolivia, yes. What about the next countries? For example, Pando is on the north of Bolivia. We can say it's only example. If you have maybe another idea, you can share with us. Please, come on, come on. Come on, class. Or maybe you can say Cantuta's shop is in the south of Oruro, right? And maybe another idea, another example. Come on, students, come on, I want to listen. No ideas? Come on, students, come on.
Santa Cruz is in the east of Bolivia.
Okay, yeah, very good, thank you. Another example, students, come on. That's it? Talking about Oruro, for example. No, nothing?
Oruro is in the north, the west of
Yeah,
Bolivia.
okay, 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 students. Now, let's continue with the next exercise, number 2. Listen to the descriptions of 2 cities. Which cities are they? Okay, you are going to listen now a description, okay? And you have to tell me the correct city, okay? You have to notice the difference. Let's start with that activity. In that unit, as you know, we are going to learn about comparative and superlative adjectives, and you're going to listen some examples too. So let's start. Pay attention, please, everybody. Let's start.
New Headway Elementary, 4th edition, by Liz and John Soares. Class CD. Published and copyright Oxford University Press, 2011. CD 3. Unit 9. Tape script 9.1. City Living. 1.
This city is in the southeast of the country. It's very big and very old. It's about 50 kilometers from the sea, and it's on a famous river, the River Thames.
2. This city is in the north and centre of the country. It's about 200 kilometers from the sea, and it's on the River Seine. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world.
Okay, here you have the 2 descriptions. You have to imagine what is the city. Look at the pictures. I'll give you maybe the answer, okay? But you have to tell me now which is the correct city, okay? Let's listen again.
Unit 9. Tape script 9.1. City Living. 1.
This city is in the southeast of the country. It's very big and very old. It's about 50 kilometers from the sea, and it's on a famous river, the River Thames.
2. This city is in the north and centre of the country. It's about 200 kilometers from the sea, and it's on the River Seine. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. Tape script 9.
Okay, are you ready? Let's listen one more time. Okay, and then you are going to tell me which cities are they. Means, for example, the first city is, and the second is, okay, you are going to tell me the correct answer. So, one more time.
Tape script 9.1. City Living. 1.
This city is in the southeast of the country. It's very big and very old. It's about 50 kilometers from the sea, and it's on a famous river, the River Thames.
Okay. Here we have the first description. Can you tell me the city? Look at the pictures if you want. Which do you think? Talking about what cities? Look at the pictures. You have to find the answers. And maybe you know the answer now. Please? Do you know? Which is the first city? Which? As you know, we listen to descriptions, right? We are talking about 2 cities. And you have to guess. What do you think? Come on, students, you have here 2 options, right? Here, can you see the pictures, right? Look at the buildings in that case. One is famous, very famous, right? As you can see, the Eiffel Tower in Paris is one of the cities. And look at the next picture. We have the Grand King. It's another famous place, but is in different city, in London in that case. So you have 2 options, right? Paris and London. And now you have to tell me the correct answer, please. Okay, let's start again. Okay, students, let's listen one more time and then please tell me which city is the first, okay? And then you're going to tell me which is the second, maybe Paris or London. Okay, let's start again. One more time.
Way Elementary. Published and copyright Oxford University Press, 2011. CD3. Unit 9. Tape script 9.1. City living. 1.
This city is in the southeast of the country. It's very big and very old. It's about 50 kilometers from the sea, and it's on a famous river, the River Thames.
Okay, please. Can you tell me now which is the correct option, Paris or London?
London.
The first one is London. Excellent, very good. Okay, and let's listen to the second description.
2. This city is in the north and center of the country. It's about 200 kilometers from the sea, and it's on the River Seine. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world.
Okay, one of the most popular destinations in the world, right? Paris. Okay, and the Eiffel Tower, right? And here you have the pictures, right? Okay, so the first one, yes, is London, and the second is Paris. Now, students, please, we have to talk about now again London and Paris, and we have to learn about comparative adjectives. Okay, do you know what is an adjective first? Let's describe. What is an adjective? Can you tell me what is an adjective? An adjective is, well, adjectives describe nouns. Okay, that you have to learn and don't forget. Always, okay? Adjectives describe nouns. And what is a noun? A noun could be a person, animal, object, or places. Okay? So, please don't forget. Okay, vamos a empezar con estos conceptos. ¿Sí? Let me write here before to start. Let's start talking about adjectives. Because here we have to learn comparative adjectives. So we have to start with the introduction. So let me write adjective. So we can say an adjective describe a noun. ¿Ok? Entonces, siempre que nosotros hablamos de los adjetivos, nos tenemos que recordar, ¿no? Ah, ok, los adjetivos describen a los sustantivos. And what is a noun? It could be a person. Okay, what is a noun? Los sustantivos, ¿no? En general, ok. For example, person, animal, object, places. Ok, entonces hablando de sustantivos podemos hablar en general de todo, ¿no? Personas, lugares, objetos, animales, ¿cierto? Ok. Entonces los adjetivos nos van a ayudar a describirlas. Podemos decir que son grandes, pequeños, bonitos, ¿cierto? That's it. So here you have, right? Now, please, class, let's continue. Exercise 1. Read and listen to the conversation. Okay, here we have. Read and listen to the conversation. Can you see this box? Right? Let's start. If you don't understand something, just underline, okay? Because here I know that it's new and it's something that we have to learn together, okay? No problem if you don't understand something. Okay, aquí no importa si digamos qué es esto, ahorita lo vamos a averiguar. Okay, just listen first, read, and let's start.
Tape script 9.2.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course I love Paris.
London's a lot bigger than Paris.
It's true, Paris is much smaller, but it's more romantic.
Yes, this is what people say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, let's listen again. Please read, the students.
Tape script 9.2.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course I love Paris.
London's a lot bigger than Paris.
It's true, Paris is much smaller, but it's more romantic.
Yes, this is what people say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, class. So let's practice, please, that conversation. Let's start. Let me choose the students. Please. Diana? Diana, please. Hello, hello, Diana. Okay, Christian? Christian, can you listen to me?
Sí, miss.
Okay, Christian, you are A, please. You are going to practice that conversation with Ledes Alejandra, please.
Yes, miss.
Okay, Alejandra, you are B. Please, students, come on, you can start.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course I love Paris.
London's a lot bigger than Paris.
It's true. Paris is much smaller, but it's more romantic.
Yes, this is what people just say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, thank you, students. Now, please, class, you have to tell me what are the differences between London and Paris? Okay, here we have a conversation, right? They are comparing London and Paris. So, please, could you tell me the sentence? For example, in that conversation, London's bigger than Paris. Ok, aquí tenemos un ejemplo, ¿no? Una oración comparativa. London's bigger than Paris, for example. Right, is one example. Here. Here we have. Right? London's a lot bigger than Paris. Okay, ¿qué estamos diciendo aquí? Que London es más grande, big, right? Big is the adjective. And here we have the comparative sentence, bigger than Paris, right? We have the difference between London and Paris. Okay? Ahorita vamos a averiguar de dónde sale. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Porque say bigger, ¿qué significa el than? Okay? Please, can you notice any other sentence like this? What are the differences between London and Paris? Come on, any other example?
Paris is smaller than London.
Okay. Yeah, Okay, very good. Continue, please. Another?
Paris, more romantic.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Paris is more romantic. Excellent. And what about the food?
Food is better.
Food is better. Okay. That's it, right? Here we have some examples. And now, everybody, we have to start with the grammar. Okay, let's start now. I'm going to... Okay, grammar spot. Here we have some rules, okay, that we have to learn in special when we are going to compare. Okay, let's start there. Let's start. Number one, regular comparative adjectives at, er, or more. Write the comparative forms. Ok, ahorita chicos, para que puedan completármelo este cuadrito, vamos a irnos a la gramática de la página 140, okay? That part is very important, please, students, okay? So, let's start. And then you are going to tell me, well, after the grammar reference on page 140, you are going to complete that, okay? So, everybody, please, let's go to page 140. We have to learn the grammar of comparative. Okay, here we have a chart, as you can see, comparative and superlative adjectives. Right. First of all, we are going to start learning about comparative adjectives. Okay, aquí vemos el cuadrito que ustedes tienen que memorizar. Vamos a empezar con los adjetivos comparativos. Después vamos a ir con los superlativos. Ok, vamos a ir por orden. Okay, so let's start. First of all, let's talk about comparative. Here we have some examples. For example, London is bigger than Paris, okay, one comparative. The next, Paris is more romantic. Okay, these two represent comparative sentence. Okay, aquí tenemos dos ejemplos de los adjetivos comparativos. Okay, London is bigger than Paris, Paris is more romantic. And now we have to learn some rules. Okay, hay reglas que debemos seguir, ¿sí? Para armar este tipo de oraciones comparando. Okay, and that's it. That's why it's very important and special to memorize the adjectives, because we have to add er to the adjective. Okay, bien. Entonces, como el título menciona, chicos, con adjetivos comparativos y adjetivos superlativos, ¿no? Entonces, estamos empezando hablando de los adjetivos comparativos. Para esto les daba el concepto de adjetivo, ¿no? Adjectives describe a noun. Los adjetivos siempre van a describir al sustantivo. ¿Y qué era el sustantivo? Right? What is a noun? A place, a person, thing, object, right? Okay. So, here we have, can you see the chart? Aquí tenemos un cuadrito. En esto vamos a ver las reglas que nosotros debemos aplicar a cada uno de los adjetivos. Okay, so let's start talking about the first box of the adjectives that we have here. For example, we have one syllable adjectives. Can you see here? Look at the chart here. Adjectives. We have a list of adjectives, right? But first of all, we have to start talking about adjectives which has one syllable, right? For example, we have old, safe, big, hot. Adjetivos de una sola sílaba, ¿no? Pequeñitos. What do we have to do in that case? To form a comparative adjective, we have to add er. Okay, entonces, a estos adjetivos que ustedes ven de una sola sílaba, para convertirlos en comparativos,